Coach, on the road with the MLB Stars of the Game, and we take you behind the scenes on what it's like being a Major League ball player. I'm over here in the Rockies locker room. I'm going to let the man introduce himself.
Jacob Stallings, catcher.
Catcher?
Yes, sir.
What you know about catcher?
A little bit. I don't know how much. Yeah, it depends who you ask, I guess.
Well, you know, I used to coach college baseball, and I scouted 5 Major League teams. I always told my guys, quickest way to the big leagues, pitching to catch.
That's right. Not many guys want to catch, so it's a good spot, though. I gravitated to it when I was a kid, so I love it.
Not many people realize what you guys go through catching. Hot days, you're back there behind that plate for 9 innings swatting. Cold days, you're behind that plate, and it take a toll on the knees.
Yeah, it does. It's tough. I mean, especially those hot days, those humid days, just kind of wears you down wearing all that gear back there. But it's good. I mean, I enjoy being involved in every pitch, and but yeah, we take a lot of foul tips, a lot of bangs, so it's tough for sure.
And I remember back in the Johnny Bench era, I mean, you know, if you got 20 home runs out of catcher, that was a good job. Today, some of these guys hitting 20, 30, 40 home runs.
Yeah, some of these guys, especially these young guys, are really, really impressive. But I think as a whole, it's still tough to hit as a catcher. So, but yeah, I mean, what some of these young guys are doing is pretty remarkable. So, us old guys are just trying to keep up, you know.
So, what does the Major League season do to the body? I mean, people don't understand. You guys in Chicago today, you left another city, you come in here, get in here at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Then you got to play a ball game.
Yeah, I mean it's tough, you know. I mean it's a lot of games, 162, but you know it's what we sign up for, and but yeah, I mean over the course of the season, nobody feels 100%, you know, at this point or towards the end of the season. So you got to figure out how to get through it and still perform well.
So who are some of your mentors coming along?
Tom Prince was probably my biggest mentor. He caught in the big leagues for a long time, and he was a coach of mine in the minor leagues, and then in the big leagues as well. And he just helped me develop so much as a catcher. And my dad was a college basketball coach for a long time, so you know, he just kind of instilled, you know, the mentality that what it takes to be an athlete and that sort of stuff. So probably those two guys for sure.
All right, now again, we're taking our youngsters behind the scenes. You the catcher.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Mr. Call. What kind of conversations do you, but first of all, as a coach,
yeah.
I know you walk out there, delivery call, timeout, get the Blue to come out there. You never lift your head up and look at them, but you give them out for them.
Yeah, you know.
You never show them up.
Depends who it is. But I'm probably a little nicer than I used to be in my old age now. But no, I try to be cordial about it because, you know, fighting throughout the game doesn't really, I don't think that really does anybody any good, and they're not trying to miss calls. They want to get the calls right. So I try to ask them where they had it, and if I disagree, I'll say, you know, take another look at it for me or something like that.
Now tell us about your younger days when you wasn't being nice.
I might have gotten a little madder in those days, a little not quite as nice, but you know, always try to be respectful, but it might have come out a little less respectful back then.
Now, you know, when I coached college ball, I probably led the country get kicked out of games. Billy Martin was my hero, by the way.
Yeah, he got kicked out of a few games, didn't he?
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, that's right. Sometimes you got to do it, make a point, and yeah, no, but yeah, that's all good.
How much trash talking going on between these players across the field?
Not a ton. I mean, there's not a ton in baseball. You know, you're a little disconnected from the other team at times, but you know, tempers start flaring, then people might start mouthing off. But there's not a ton, not as much as like when I played basketball and that sort of stuff.
I don't know, old dog Orlando Hudson. Now he was a trash talker.
Yeah, you still get some these days, but Kyle Freeland for us, he'll talk some trash, but there's not a ton.
So, I mean, what is it like to have the fans? You walking down the street in your hometown, you got the fans stop you and ask you for your autograph. What's that feeling like?
It's cool. I mean, you know, I try to sign for kids, especially anytime that I can. I mean, you know, I don't know that I get stopped that often just in normal everyday life, but at the ballpark, I try to sign for kids, and because I know what it meant to me when I was a kid, get a major league player's autograph. So, those moments are really cool for sure.
So you say for kids, I mean, I can't sneak back here and ask you for your autograph.
You can. I'll let you do it.
Okay.
But,
See, now you right here.
Yeah, there you go. I'll bring.
All right, last two questions. Got to the big leagues. What was your first major league hit? Who was your first major league hit against?
Johnny Cueto. So pretty good first hit. Double off the wall. And I never really was sure that I'd make it to the big leagues. So to get that first one was pretty special.
So you couldn't go for a single. You gonna start off with a double.
Well, I was 0 for my first 7, so I needed to.
Take what you get.
I'll take whatever I could get. Yeah, but it was special for sure.
First major league home run.
In Houston, off Cy Snead. It was a couple years later actually from my debut, but that one was pretty special. We won the game, and the guys gave me a nice shower after the game, so it was pretty special.
What you do with the balls?
They're at home. Yeah, I kept them. Yeah,
I'm coming to get an autograph for those too.
Yeah, that's right.
Last question. Every kid's dream playing in the big leagues. You walk in this locker room for the very first time. See your uniform hanging up. What's that feel like?
It's special, man. I mean, there's a lot of work. There's, a lot of dedication. There's a lot of people, coaches, family that sacrificed a lot so that you could get there. So it's a lot of emotions, and but I mean, once you get there and you're playing against the best guys in the world, it's pretty special. It's just a cool accomplishment, and something that nobody ever forgets for sure.
Did you cry?
I don't think that I cried in that moment. I think I was just kind of overwhelmed is what I was. But yeah, it was special.
Mama cry?
I'm sure she did. Dad too, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Mom and Dad.
Yeah, that's right.
Coach on the road with the man.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Yep, good to meet you.
A League of Our Own is a self-funded developmental baseball league that offers baseball players an outlet to continue playing baseball. This league is designed to develop the whole baseball player both on and off the field. Non-stop baseball, housing accommodations, 2 meals per day, uniforms, and equipment. This league is dedicated to the generations of baseball players who were denied the opportunity to play baseball because of factors other than their ability to play the game. The requirements for this league are baseball talent and ability. If you would be interested, you can log on to our website at www.ALOO247.com. That's ALOO247.com. Thank you, and help us spread the word.
Click on the subscribe button and become a subscriber.